We got brutal on the scene, wicked and mean. You know the jump shot clean, keep it a beam. And in the lane, baby, flow the soft with a lean. And when you put me on the block, call me the dream. And now I really played the game, I know the rules. Don't bring me half-ass shit, I know the moves. Plus I know you like the video, so hit that like. Really played in front of.
Whoa, dope. Whoa, dope. It's your boy. You don't know Brutal, Sim on the scene, wicked and mean, with a next video for y'all, man. So y'all know how it is, y'all. Brew Squad, stand up. We out here, man. We in the building. We in the building. Anyone y'all got that notification bell on lock? Trust me, man. Put that notification bell on lock and put Brew Squad in the comment section, man. I do appreciate y'all, man. I know what y'all thinking. Brew, when was the last time you gave us some news? I got y'all though, man. I ain't gonna front. I've been hearing a lot of stuff and nothing really rung a bell to be like kind of important to me. So I'm not gonna just upload stuff just to upload stuff. I've been uploading a hell of tutorials, but I actually got some stuff that's worth speaking about today, to be quite honest, right? So we're gonna start off right here, man. Y'all see who's there, all right? Bear the Beast, one of the NBA 2K leagues who dominated 2K league last year, the whole nine. Because the reason why I brought him is a very significant reason why he's here on my screen, right? Now, after the last patch, I was playing my lockdown a lot. I ain't gonna front. Let me confess, I love running that lockdown, right? So I came back to my slash and play. Now, I left my slash and play greening. That's the only color I knew. I found a new jump shot. I put it out. It was greening all day. But it seems like 2K messed with the jump shot a little bit in the last patch. Especially people who've been using gold quick draw, not the Hall of Fame. With the Hall of Fame, it's still greening, like hella green. Alright, people with the Hall of Fame still greening heavily. But when it comes to people with a quick draw, and my dude, he got 80 something on his tree, so it's not like he can't shoot. He got 80 something on his tree. I am definitely not hitting as much greens as I was hitting before patch 10. Now, I don't know if 2K touched it on purpose. You know how 2K works out, man. Sometimes they fix something, and while they're fixing something, they mess with something else. You know, it's complicated. I don't know programming, so I can't really judge them on that. But I'm telling you, something has been changed. And here is Bear the Beast saying the same thing.
JB, what's up? Nah, I'm smart. I can't shoot, man. I can't shoot since the patch, JB. I don't like it. I can only shoot with 98 on Hall of Fame quick draw. I can't find my release on gold no more. Gold, I'm struggling, man.
Yeah.
I got it down packed for Hall of Fame, but I don't like this.
And trust me, y'all. Trust me, it's not just him, y'all. I even saw Sid67. If y'all don't know that, man, that's my guy, man. Like, yo, man, he is a lights out shooter, a lights out scorer. Now he's still getting buckets, of course. He's still shooting, but not at the high caliber he was whenever he picked his slashing playmaker with gold quick draw. That's the same thing that happened to me, man. So clearly something happened in this, man. I don't care what no one says. I don't care who says, oh, 2K ain't gonna touch nothing. Whatever. We play the game. I know they touched something. I'm not asking. I'm saying and guaranteeing that they touched something, man. Alright. So 2K, man, yo, man. And the thing is, good thing is, I actually found the jump shot. Now, if you was on my stream, you will get my jump shot. If you wasn't on my stream, you'll have to wait till I pull out the video, man. I actually found a really solid jump shot that's been hitting more consistently than before. The green window is so good the whole time, man. But you're gonna get that soon. Alright. Now, it seemed like a lot of people have been getting banned, yo. It seemed like a lot of people getting banned, okay, over the last few days. Now, there was a little suspicion. A lot of people were saying, yo, they're probably getting banned for the red and blue event where, you know, a lot of people ate VC, a lot of people got hella VC out of that event, and then 2K took it all back. But I personally actually hit up a few people that I know was in the event. I wasn't able to get it, unfortunately. I was at work, so I still broke, of course. But the people that I hit up and asked about it, they was like, nah, bro, I ain't got banned. So I don't think it's necessarily for the red and blue. It gotta be for something else, alright? Or it might be for the red and blue, and the people I happen to speak to just got away scotch-free, right? But I'm saying these people, yeah, 2K did take back the VC from them a whole 9, and still they're not banned. So 2K clearly got them in their database, and they wasn't banned, right? As far as figuring out what they are banned for, because a lot of them getting messages that is not necessarily giving them no details on why they're getting banned or none of that, or even at the time when they're getting off ban, man. Check this person right here. He got this is the and you could go here and find them on Twitter. A lot of people been tweeting them out. A lot of people hitting up NBA 2K support. Now this is the message a lot of people getting. A lot of people just getting the data on top. They're not even getting a written message. They said the user account has been banned due to a violation of the terms and services. Please contact customer service if you feel this was done in error, of course. And a lot of people been hitting up 2K support and just still banned. Alright, so be careful what y'all do, man. Be careful who y'all playing. Be careful who y'all laying out your profiles to. Just make sure cover all your grounds, man. This year, more than any other, you probably shouldn't be laying out your profile because you don't know what the person doing. You don't know. You have no idea if they're using it for boosting or whatever. And so I really don't know. But this, if it's for the red and blue, that's nonsense. Because in my opinion, that was not cheating, because 2K did pull out the event and the event was broken. It's not like someone went in to hack the event to get a lot of VC. They put out the event, it was broken, and it seemed like they was giving everyone, like, once they win the event, 50,000 VC. I was a little jealous. I ain't gonna front with y'all, man. I ain't gonna front. I wish I had some of that cake, man. But as I said, be cautious with who you laying out your profile. Just want to put this out there. Clearly, bans are being handed out still. Right now, this is the reason why you shouldn't. And don't worry, I got something really important to mention after, man, that we all might want to know for the next game. But anyways, Paul DF made this post, and this is why you shouldn't listen to everybody in the community, 2K, right? Now he posted this tweet, of course, to LD. He's saying, yo, Miss 2K15, is this you doing the voiceover though? At LD2K, kind of sounds like it. And yes, I played out. I don't want to play. It had a little music in the background, yes, but it's basically LD2K pretty much describing the new course, the new events, and the whole 9 for this NBA 2K15, man. If y'all don't forget, man, this was crazy the first time we saw it. LD responds saying, "This was me. Fun fact. Had to deliver this in one night and made it happen." Right now, Russ Harden posted, he said, yo, Kobe Rec Center 2K21 and bring back the Got Next at LD2K. Now there's the Kobe Rec Center. I don't really have an issue with that, to be quite honest. Alright, if y'all want to do that, usually it's Jordan Rec Center anyways. And I mean, whatever you want to name Kobe Rec Center, who cares? But the Got Next part of it? Come on, my G. Now let's continue. The underdog said, "Thank you, bro. I'm glad it's still people out there that knows the Got Next rec was the best." I swear I just got a headache. I swear I just got a headache, man. Alright. Now, let's go by LD response, man, which was pretty on point. Alright, I gotta give a shout to LD, man. He knows what's going on. Alright, you might as well say he's the. I know he made a tweet saying he's not the 2K thing manager, community manager, or whatever, and they didn't hire one since he left the job. But you basically that. You basically that, man. I'm sorry to tell you, LD, bro. You're just that, right? But anyway, let's continue. LD responded saying, "Just curious, why do you think waiting around 45 minutes between games was the best example of wreck? I was community manager during these games, and this was easily the #1 most requested change with rec because of it." And that's facts. Now, I ain't gonna front with y'all, man. There was a certain good thing about being able to walk around and playing your mascots and all of that. You know what I mean? And here I am, Davis is saying the atmosphere, being able to wear your mascots and rep, reward, and clothes. Right? It's like comparing online blacktop to park. Now, I ain't gonna front with y'all. I love playing with my mascot in the wreck. I love playing in my own street gear in the wreck. That's how I think it should be, to be quite honest. Because in the wreck, if you all know the real rec center, you go down there, we ain't playing with uniforms. We ain't not playing with the uniforms. You go down there with your boys, carry a squad, run it up. Simple. All y'all in all your unique street clothes. That's how the rec should be. But of course, 2K don't want the confusion. A lot of people not only was complaining about the got next, they were complaining about being confused at who on the team, which was confusing to me. But this was something they was complaining about, and 2K made the change based on the community complaining about some nonsense, right? But the got next though was definitely on point, because the got next 2K still till this day have not figured out the got next system, and it has been hindering 2K for a minute. It's promoting a lot of running, and those days didn't have that much running. Now running is up to another level, because YouTubers got the community right now focused on win percentage. Win percentage. Every time, if I got a nickel for every time someone say, "Bro, I want to run with you, my win percentage is something," I ain't never asked for win percentage ever. I don't even care about it. I care about what bill you get and what position I could put you into, fit into the system I got in my mind. But a lot of people keep throwing out, "I got this win percentage," because certain communities base how good they are by win percentage, which is BS, because we already know most of the community that got these high win percentage go into rookie parks, and just, you know how easy it is in these rookie parks. So the win percentage is already tainted, but people still use it as a measuring stick to measure how good you are. No, right? So right now we got a bunch of community people that runs to try to keep up their win percentage, because they don't want to be looked down upon for having a bad win percentage. So imagine being in the wreck, being a got next. This would be so annoying. The best thing about the wreck this year is that you could just go join in, and there's a team that's gonna load in, and you're gonna play. You don't have to wait. So do not listen to these people. I'm sure you understand this by now, but let me just put it out still in the air. Do not ever bring back the wreck from matchmaking. In fact, I think you should consider making the changes to the park right now. That have a neighborhood where people go walk around or whatever, but at the same time, just like you have these events that are double rep, allow people to just go stand when they're ready. If you're squatting up, and go stand, so you could load you into matchmaking. So that way, ain't no one gonna be running unless they get in there and then quit. And then they take the L, you play against some CPU, take the W. It is what it is, right? At the end of the day. But please consider bringing matchmaking to the neighborhood. I ain't gonna lie, the Pro Am 3v3 was tight. It was tight. But we want something more of the park, where you ain't gotta create a Pro Am team and name it and all that stuff, man. We just want a simple matchmaking so we could constantly get in. Without the logo this year, it's tough. It's tough. I ain't gonna front. Even with my mascot, even with my legend, it's like rolling the dice out there. Today you might join to a park where everyone is running, although there is no game available beside yours. They're just running, right? So I know I didn't mean to go off on this random, man, but why this person talking about got next, man? Y'all stop, just stop, and y'all gonna probably be the first to complain. But anyways, let's move on to the final thing that I told y'all to wait. Now I watched Ronnie today. He was streaming, man. I like to go in there a little bit, and I was lucky to catch the little bit that dropped some information, a little bit of information that he saw. Because if y'all don't know, man, sometimes when he speaks and he try to cover up real quick, right? Now someone in the comments or the chat or whatever, because he streams on a different platform that's a little bit different from what we used to, right? But someone asks, is 2K21 gonna be on next gen? Right? Now Ronnie did start off saying, yeah, of course, but then he caught himself, and then he said, well, we don't know what type of technology is gonna be out there for the next console, and it's a little later this year, but yeah, we gonna see. Now remember what 2K did when the Xbox One, when the next gen drops. Remember when the next gen drops, the current gen that we're in right now, the Xbox One and the PS4 drop. Remember, 2K hit us with finesse, and we just took it, to be quite honest, right? What they did, they dropped an older version for the last gen, which was the Xbox 360 and the PS3. They dropped an old version around the same time when they released it. I forgot the time they released the game. Might be a little bit sooner, a little bit later, but they dropped the old version first. And when the new console came out, they dropped that ad with LeBron looking good and speaking, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta buy that next gen. I got to buy it. Now that ad with LeBron made me run out, buy me an Xbox, because I was Xbox diehard. You know the Halo, the Halo part of me, man. I can't let it go. Yeah. Run out, buy an Xbox One. It was Xbox One, and then they brought the Xbox One X. The Xbox One, and buy the next copy of 2K. So that y'all bought 2 copies. I think they're setting us up to do the same thing again. I think they're setting us up because remember, the next gens are coming out in the holiday season, which is a little bit later than when 2K drops the game, right? So prepare for 2K putting out the older version for this gen, and then a more upgraded version for the next gen, man. That's what it, because the way Ronnie spoke, I was like, yeah, they up to something. They up to something, man. But as we get closer, we're gonna get a little bit more information on this, man. So we gonna see what's going on. But remember, man, y'all might, if y'all can't afford to buy 2 copies, y'all might want to wait it out until the next gen, then invest in that, because, or stay with the old gen if you're not gonna afford, if you can't afford the next gen, right? I'm a content creator, of course I'll get the next gen first. I always do. You know what I mean? So anyways, man, let me know what y'all think about the news, the updates. Y'all know how it is. Your boy Sim. Remember, if you're first time to the channel and you like the video, make sure and share the video and hit your boy a subscribe. If it's not your first time though, like the video, share the video. You never know who's gonna be informed, y'all. Your boy Sim, one love, respect, bless up.